There's a moment in a song you already know is coming. The drum drops out, a voice climbs, and right before the part you love, something runs up the back of your neck and your arms go to goosebumps over a sound. Nobody touched you. Nothing happened in the room. A pattern of air pressure hit your ears and your body reacted like it had been handed something precious. Here is the strange part. The chemical your brain releases in that exact second is the same one it releases for food, for sex, and for cocaine. Not a poetic cousin of it, the literal molecule. Your favorite song is running on the same machinery as an actual drug, and by the end of this, you're going to understand exactly why, and why that makes you more interesting than you think. Let's start with the feeling because it has a name. Scientists call it Frisson. You'd call it chills, or that shiver, or the goosebumps moment. For a long time, it was treated as a curiosity. Nice, but not serious. Music is entertainment, the thinking went, so whatever it does to you must be shallow. Then somebody pointed a brain scanner at it. Quick thing before we go deeper. If the goosebumps over a song thing has ever happened to you, tap the like button. It genuinely helps this little channel, and I'm curious how many of us there are. The somebody was a researcher named Valerie Salimpour working in Robert Zatorre's lab at McGill University in Montreal. In 2011, her team published a study in Nature Neuroscience, and the method was clever. They took people who reliably got chills from a specific piece of music, their own music, the stuff that wrecks them every time. Then they put those people in a brain scanner and used a tracer that lets you actually watch dopamine being released in real time. Dopamine is the reward molecule. It's what fires when you eat after being hungry, when you win something, when a craving gets satisfied. It is also, not by coincidence, the chemical that addictive drugs hijack to hook you. And when the chills hit, the dopamine showed up. A real, measurable flood of it in a deep part of the brain called the striatum. So the team had their headline, "Music, just patterns of sound, with no nutrition and no obvious survival value, was triggering the brain's core reward system as hard as the things we're actually built to crave." But the result underneath the headline is the one that should give you chills of its own. Because it wasn't one hit of dopamine, it was two. And they came from two different places, at two different times. The first release happened in a region called the caudate, and it fired during the build. The anticipation, the seconds before the big moment, when you can feel it coming and your whole system is leaning forward. That's the brain saying something good is about to happen, get ready. The second release happened somewhere else, in a region called the nucleus accumbens, and it fired at the peak. The drop, the note, the moment itself. So your brain isn't just rewarding you for the good part, it's paying you twice. Once for correctly seeing it coming, and once for it arriving. The wanting and the having run on separate circuits, and a great song lights up both. Sit with what that means. The pleasure isn't really in the sound, it's in the prediction. Think about what's actually happening when you love a song. You don't know it yet, but you're gambling. Every bar, some part of your brain is quietly placing a bet on what comes next. Where the melody goes, when the beat returns, whether the singer holds that note or lets it fall. And music is built to play with those bets. It sets up a pattern so your brain locks in a guess, then it delays the payoff. It bends away. It makes you wait half a second longer than feels comfortable. That tension you feel building, that's your prediction system straining, leaning in, certain of what's coming, but not getting it yet. Then it resolves. The note lands, the bet pays off. And your brain, which has been holding its breath, gets flooded. That's the chill, it's the sound of a prediction coming true. Salimpour's team kept going, and the follow-up makes this even sharper. In a 2013 study published in Science, they had people listen to songs they'd never heard before, then asked them to bid real money on which ones they wanted to keep, like an auction. You'd think the part of the brain that hears the music would decide how much you'd pay. It didn't. What predicted the price was how strongly the reward center lit up and talked to the parts of your brain that store every pattern of music you've ever absorbed. Your whole musical past, every song you've ever heard, quietly handicapping the bet on a song you just met. The more your reward system liked the gamble, the more you'd pay. People were literally putting money on their own predictions and didn't know it. Now you might be thinking, fine, the dopamine shows up, But maybe it's just along for the ride. Maybe it's a side effect of the pleasure, not the cause. A team led by Laura Ferrari tested exactly that in 2019, and this is where the drug comparison stops being a metaphor. They gave people a drug that boosts dopamine, then a different drug that blocks it, then a sugar pill on separate days, and had them listen to music each time. When dopamine was boosted, people felt more pleasure from the songs and were willing to pay more to hear them again. When dopamine was blocked, the music went flat. Same songs, same ears. The chills just wouldn't come. So it's not a passenger. Turn the dopamine up, the music means more. Turn it down, your favorite song becomes wallpaper. The reward chemical isn't decorating the experience, it's making it, which is the whole reason this channel exists. Every week I take one thing your brain does that feels random or trivial and show you the actual machinery underneath it. The real reason you do what you do. If that's your kind of thing, subscribe and stick around, because there's a new one of these every single week. Okay, now back to that song you put on loop. The one that should be worn out by now and somehow isn't. By every logic, it should bore you. You know every second of it. There's no surprise left. The bet pays off the same way every time. So why does the chill still come? Because your brain doesn't only reward surprise. It rewards being right. A familiar song is a prediction you get to win over and over, with total confidence, no risk. You're not gambling anymore, you're collecting. It's the comfort of calling the future and watching it happen exactly as you said. That's why a loved song feels safe in a way a new one can't. The new one might let you down. The old one never does. And here's the part I actually want you to take with you. For most of your life, you've probably been told that being into music is a nice little hobby, something on the side, less serious than the real things. The science says the opposite. Getting chills from a song means one of the deepest, oldest reward systems you have, the same one that keeps you alive by chasing food and connection, has decided that a pattern of sound is worth firing for. That doesn't happen to everyone the same way. The people who feel music hardest tend to have a prediction and reward system that's unusually well-tuned. You're not being moved by something trivial. You're running a finely calibrated instrument, and it's working beautifully. So the next time a song you love gets to the part, and your arms go to goosebumps, and you feel slightly silly about how much a noise is affecting you, don't. That shiver is one of the most sophisticated things your brain knows how to do. A flawless prediction, paid out in full, twice. That's it for this one. If your brain did the goosebumps thing even once while you were watching, you already know the feeling I'm describing, so do me a small favor and hit like and subscribe if you want the real reason behind the next strange thing you do. I'll see you next week.